Hi anybody, I'm Luppi, and today we're playing some more Mario Minecraft. Last time we leveled up by mining redstone basically. You know, slow and steady wins the race. Kind of we're prepared. We're prepared enough to go back underground. I'm gonna push this dog off if I don't if I'm not careful. That's too bad. So how are you guys doing? Oops, I was adjusting my glasses and I can't play Minecraft with one hand apparently. Too bad. I don't know if there's any games I could handle with one hand though. Not to skew our conversation already, like 1 minute in into like a weird direction, but I'm pretty incompetent with two hands, so I can't even imagine how things would go with one hand. You know? Like, I feel like that's pretty disasterific. That's asking for trouble. In any case, we're trying a slightly modified setup today, recording. We're still recording on the good old Mac Studio. I'm pretty iffy on it still. I wish it was everything I dreamed of and more, but we can't get everything we want. That's life. We just gotta accept that little factoid. But we didn't bring more stone. That's fine. We'll probably mine some out at some point. It's okay. It's fine. It is what it is. We're just mining random stuff in these tunnels. It's fine. There's no reason we'd need to fill stuff in at all. But yeah, we're gonna finish up getting all the obvious ore from the perimeter mine and the it's just the perimeter mine. It's just the underground quickie picky mine, whatever. We're not gonna explore this. We can't risk losing our levels. That's what it's all about. It's all about enchanting that diamond armor. That's what it's all about, baby. But yeah, reorganized my stuff a little bit. I moved where the Mac Studio is. Now it's actually on a shelf. It's on the bottom of the shelf to keep it stable because it's on my desktop. Because I don't have much space, so things need to be stacked on things in order to fit everything. So I do have a little, like, it's just like 4 layers of a shelf, you know, it's just a little corner one that's no longer in a corner. So that's cool. But I have my other 2 Macs right next to each other. Like, they're back where they used to be before I got the Mac Studio, so that's kind of neat. And we're recording our microphone, our commentary, with the 2017 iMac instead of the 2013. And this is just to double check to see if an issue I've had with the 2013 is just localized to the 2013, or if it's an issue that's happening on every Mac. And I wouldn't mind setting up OBS so I could record commentary on that. The only issue is my only microphone is a what's the word? It's USB-A. So I don't have any ports for it anymore. My ports are for the keyboard and the mouse, and I could get rid of the keyboard or I could get rid of the mouse, you know, it's not a big deal either way. Okay, so we did manage to get all this done. Okay. To the next tunnel. But I would like to try it out on all of them just to double check that it's either the 2013 iMac for whatever reason cannot record stuff for like longer than half an hour without goobing up and missing parts of it, or if it's like the microphone itself is kind of at the end of its life. You know, it was a $30, $20. I don't think it was a $40 microphone that I bought in like 2019. So, you know, it's had a good run. I definitely got my money's worth out of it, so, you know. If we have to say goodbye or use it as like a backup, that's probably what's going to happen. We're not going to bury it. It's not going to get exploded or torn apart. It's just going to get thrown into the bin with all the other all the other stuff that's no longer reliable. We got a monitor in there, and don't worry about the monitor. It's like a 9-inch one. It was a little baby one that I got after I accidentally fried the I had a computer monitor I was using from, I want to say 2021 to 2022, I want to say. I don't know, I had to use it at the end of the Mario 35 run because I accidentally put I didn't put a controller through a TV, but I did hit a flat screen TV with a controller on accident. It was in my hand. I tripped and my left hand caught the wall and the right hand with the controller, and it caught the TV, which was horrible. So I went with a little 21-inch computer monitor, and that worked really fine until I plugged it into the wrong like outlet on my what is it? My outlet, not outlet extender, but you know, whatever the word I'm looking for. We all know the word I'm looking for. It's you plug. Gosh darn, I feel like an idiot. Okay, that could have been bad. I could have been so stupid. Like, I am just so careless. I'm getting talking, and I'm just being irresponsible as heck. Okay. But, was I saying something about stuff? Yes, something about stuff. Oh yeah, I fried the computer because I plugged it into the wrong port on the extension cord. It's not an extension cord, but you know what I mean. It's got... And by what I mean by wrong is, like, it has multiple ports, and one of them, the plastic covering came off, so, like, that's the issue. I did not realize it was a cheap one. Where the plastic covering could come off the outlet thing. Like, that's not good. That's not safety compliant there. So, yeah, I had to use a small monitor for a little bit, and then... Alright, so we're at this end. So this tunnel's also done. Good. Wow, we gotta finish this up pretty quickly. Last time, I guess. I don't know. Oh well, we'll just run around and level up and breed some animals and wait, what the heck is that? That's a thing. It doesn't look like it's got anything good in it, so we'll leave it. It's fine. This looks like it's got stuff though. I like stuff. So yeah, I've had a bit of an unlucky run with computers and, or at least with TVs and monitors. Like, I don't know, I want to live in an age again where, like, if you drop a TV, it's gonna break you more than it's gonna break the TV. I don't know. I miss that era of video game, like, systems too, though. Like, Nintendo used to, and they still do, like, I've dropped my Nintendo Switch a bazillion times. It's really slippery. If you're carrying it with other stuff, like, it just, it escapes, you know? It just, I don't know what to say. It runs away from you. That's what it does. Oh, dear. Fascinating. Well, at least that wasn't us. Yikes. Thanks, game. Always trying to do what's best for us, huh? You know, I don't really trust being down here anymore. Things could go awry too easily, I think. Like, even if we've walled it off and tunneled it, like, things could go awry. In the Iron's all delayed experience, like, oh, we don't even have a bucket, do we? Okay, we'll have to come back down. We will have to come back down. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we don't have a bucket. Okay. That's life. We do what we can. It's usually not enough. It's usually not much. But we do what we can. Neat. That's life. Okay, so we've entered parts where I recognize stuff, but I wouldn't be able to say we're completely safe, you know? I do feel like the only thing that could really take us out would be lava, drowning, and creepers. So as long as we're not super unlucky, we should be fine. I know we're kind of rolling the dice, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's probably okay. I want to believe it's okay. I want to believe. Okay. I know there's one more, but we're just gonna take this. And just do it the way we planned. Alright, and that's the other tunnel. I feel like we should just keep watching where we step. I feel like that would be a very good, wise move to make. Just keep watching where we step. I know it's hard for me to focus on multiple things at once, but we just gotta make do. Such is the way of these things. Okay, so this is where we were, right? Yeah. Okay. So there's some coal up there in case we don't quite reach our our level quota, I guess. Who knows? Like, some of this stuff seems like have been going through it as we come, but some of it, you know, especially the redstone, it looks like we've just kind of let it go to the wayside. I heard that, but I don't quite know where it's coming from, so it's fine. Well, I mean, it's probably coming from that wall. But yeah, nothing went wrong when I was nothing went wrong when I was reorganizing, other than when I first started trying to record today. This is the first time I'm recording since I've reorganized stuff. My Wii U wasn't connecting to the capture card. So that was weird. Like, very weird, and I just had to reconnect stuff, and then it worked, so that's fine. Sometimes, you know, you move things around, you unplug stuff, you replug stuff in, and it's just like, no, we're not actually replugged in. You're gonna have to do it a second time, buddy. Well, we're powered on, so we know. Gotta let the ghost of Tim Apple know what's going on. I know Tim Apple isn't actually Tim Apple, and I know he's not actually dead, but you know, we can make it a myth. We can make some lore for the Apple Company. They always need something positive to talk about. And celebrating another beloved leader is What could be more positive than that? I don't know. I do not know. But yeah, I am pleasantly... I don't know how I feel about the reorganization. I don't know. Like, I moved the monitor I'm using for the Mac Studio to a computer arm I have that I was using for the mini monitor. Like, it's nice to have an extra monitor sometimes for things. I really just wanted to have the space there for in case I ever set up a little PC I bought a while ago for playing like ROM hacks and stuff. Okay, so we made it all the way here. So I guess we'll start going around. Cool. Oh yeah, we're on the perimeter. Duh. We don't need to use the iron pickaxe for this stuff. And we're on the perimeter, so everything I see to the side of me is unmineable. Inminable. Okay. Inadmissible in court. There we go. But yeah, I don't... And it's one of those things where, like, after I use it for a bit, I'll probably be fine with it. It'll definitely make... If I ever have to do any editing with it, with the Mac Studio, it's gonna be a little hard. I keep switching to the iron pickaxe to do. Okay. But otherwise, like, just recording it's fine. It's a little awkward. It's really high up. I have, like, this monitor above my, my iMac, so it's weird just to have, like, two big monitors, like, stacked on top of each other. But, you know, it's fine. That's just the way this stuff is sometimes. When you don't have much room, you gotta make concessions. And I am clearing out more desk space so I can fit my original 2009 iMac on that space whenever I get it fixed up. So, and at this point it's like, why even bother? But it's like, I don't know. Like, yeah, it doesn't have the Bluetooth technology, so it can't, like, remotely communicate with the other iMacs, but we've got so many, what's the word I'm looking for? We have so many things. We have so many USB ports. Not USB ports, USB drives. That's the word I'm looking for. Drives. We have drives. Tons of drives. So, like, on one hand, it takes a bit longer, because you have to save to the drive, then you have to export to the other computer. Whereas with the Bluetooth technology, like, I can just move stuff in airport and just... It's pretty cool. I really do enjoy that with the newer Macs. They can just wirelessly communicate. That's so awesome. I also wonder, like, what window did I miss with the 2009 iMac? Because it should be able to do that, I feel. Although there's a part of me that wonders if the reason it can't is because, like, it's an education model, so maybe it wouldn't. But I feel like they'd still want to. I don't know. And it could just be a situation where, in any other situation, it would be able to, but, like, it's just, you know, it's just a special case. It's broken. It's a refurbished old model. It was an old model when I bought in 2016. And it's an even older model when it finally died on me in 2023. Wow. It's been a year and I still haven't fixed it. I've had the part for a while. It's just it's a weekend project and I just haven't had the weekend, you know. I don't like opening the iMacs. You have to take out everything. I've got a lot of like random technology projects like that though. Like I've got a 3DS and a new 3DS, both that need like a little fixing. One I bought and I didn't realize it was broken. Like they didn't say it would have any issues. So I'm a little mad that I spent money on something that's broken. But it's like it's playable as long as you're not playing a game that needs a touchscreen. The touchscreen isn't functional for the most part. So that's the easier one to fix, is just I say it's easier, like you still have to take a bunch of crap out and mess with it a bunch. But it's easier than the one where the top screen is cracked, so that sucks. Cause that's a project. That's a project. Okay, I don't think there's anything over there or down there. And I know I keep saying like we don't want to get distracted, but it's fine. It's fine. We can always get distracted for a little more iron. Iron's good for us. We want it in our blood. Okay. Come on. There we go. Last bit. Last bit. Got some coal. Got some cobbled stone. Killing that a bit. Don't really have to mine any of this more. Might as well make this level though. We want some more cobblestone though, for sure. It's always good to have some of that cobbled stone. I feel like we've been here. I don't remember if there's anything down here. I feel like this is where we found some diamonds down here, didn't we? Okay. As long as we don't find some lava, that's fine. As long as we don't dig our way into a lava pit, that's fine. Alright, we're at level 30, that's good. Let's see how high we can get. Let's see how high we can get. It'd be nice to get to 40 and then we wouldn't have to worry about it. We'll see. We'll see how high we can go. And we can breed animals and slay animals, so that's cool. Like, that's what I'm most afraid of, is all the gravel, like mining something next to it and having it fall into like a lava pit. Even though it could look like a lot of gravel, like it could just get submerged. And that's no good. No good at all. And there we go. It's a bit much, but it's fine. Okay. Slowly working our way around and back to the... Alright, I don't have a spot to stand. That's cool. That's what I like to see. Thank goodness we can mine and make spots to stand, right? Good thing we're able to think ahead. So where was my tunnel? Is it here? And we want to go this way, right? Yep. We're still going this way. Cool, 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 cool. Look at that, we got some gold. And that's more stuff that's gonna give us levels when we finally smelt it. That's pretty cool. Pretty dang neat. There's some iron down there, and a lot of coal. I don't know, we're not here to be risk takers. We're not here to be silly billies. We're just here to well, that's oh yeah, because the tunnel. Yeah, okay. Look at all that coal though. Man. So far, we're not quite half an hour in, but it looks like both recordings are recording equally. That's good. We'll see if it keeps up at the hour mark as well. Because I'm really suspecting it is just the 2013. Got a lot of RAM compared to the other computers, other than the Mac Studio. The Mac Studio is like the beastliest one out of all of them. But that's not really saying much, because like Apple does weird things with their computers, so like just because it's allegedly beastly doesn't necessarily mean that it's actually like a great computer. That doesn't mean that it's a bad computer. Like I've you know, it's doing what I need it to do. It's just you know, when you're using a platform that isn't the most popular platform, like software can have issues, you know, that's just the way it is. And that's my biggest gripe is just like, you know, just Apple deciding like, hey, we're no longer going to support any of our legacy programs. And they do that constantly. Like they're constantly like upgrading and deciding like, oh yes, this program will no longer be supported on our platforms. Deal with it. Like it was really bad when they discontinued support for like 32-bit programs and applications. The switch from their Intel processors to their Apple Silicon processors also did a number on support for apps. And like that's just how it is with Apple. They've got their closed garden ecosystem. They're in control of what is and what will work. I get it. You know, the nice thing is like unlike a PC where you have greater freedom in what apps you can get to work and how you can get them to work. But they're not guaranteed to work. Like you see it on Steam a lot, like people being like, this game doesn't work on my computer, and it's like, yeah, that can happen. It happens a lot. It's not fun, it's not fair, but it is the way it is. Unfortunate. Alright, I'm done exploring this place. It's kind of freaky. I'm also kind of afraid we're gonna get, like, drop beared or something, you know? We're just gonna get ambushed. Like, we really should just be sticking to our tunnel. Until our stupid, until all our stupid supplies are fully whatevered. Upgraded. Not upgraded, enchanted. That's the word I'm looking for. We want those enchantments. I did finally get around to watching all of Disenchantment. It's a pretty decent ending, I thought. It's a little bittersweet, but everybody got an ending that was kind of nice. Like, for how like fairy tale-esque it is. And I say that like it literally makes fun of a lot of fairy tale tropes while also playing them like kind of straight. Like it is really a dark, and that's how the original fairy tales kind of were. Like they were pretty dark. I thought it was a nice ending. I enjoyed it. Like I don't know how I feel. Like there are people who are like, yeah, but it was rust, or like, My feelings on the subject are like, we probably could have used a whole season less of like the final boss person just dragging stuff out. Cause like to me, like I'm just tired of Dagmar, man. Like get her out of here. Like she was revealed to be evil in literally like her second episode. Like she's been here for like all 5 seasons. Come on, let's. And she's died in like all of them almost. So like let's just get her out of here. But yeah. I don't know. I did enjoy it though. Don't know what I'm gonna watch next. Alright, I'm maybe lost. Huh. Nope, I'm not lost. I just wandered around too much and got myself all turned about. Alright, we're going backwards. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, of course it would be because we can only move on we can only dig on the right side. So the side we can dig on and escape from is the right. Now I've got a huge patch of nothing. That's neat. A little infuriating that we can't mine all the stuff on the whatever wall, but that's fine, that's life. It is what it is. I was really expecting us to be able to mine more stuff. I don't know why. I guess that first tunnel we had really got me jazzed up about this. I suppose it doesn't help that we did mine some of this. We were mindful about mining. So that's a thing too. All those levels unfortunately wasted. As we croaked. But that's Minecraft. That's just part of the Minecraft experience though. Can't move forward without moving back sometimes. There we go. And then I guess we're gonna have to do that, and then we're just gonna have to do that, and do that. And there is our... There we go. That a thing? Nope. Just, And that's the diamond that we can't get to. Cool, cool. But I've been messing around my Steam Deck lately. I'm talking about a bunch of things that are just expensive. I feel kind of bad about that, but it's fine. We bought that a while ago. I really haven't had time to actually like sit down and like play with it. Like the most I do is whenever there's like a sale, is I'll just buy games on my computer and then turn on the Steam Deck and install them on the Steam Deck. It's always wild to me which ones like seem like they'd work based on like the computer, what the website says, and then it's like, oh no, they actually don't. I don't know, like the verified thing's always like just on a little tab on the right side, so if you miss it, then I don't know. And also I buy games based on like feel sometimes, usually. I don't know. I'm more of a guy where it's like if I want to play this or I feel like I'd want to play this in the future, like that's cool. And also like I have the Steam app on my phone, and what I'll do when I have free time, and this is kind of this is becoming a bad habit, I feel, is I will just straight up, like... I will just straight up, like, scroll through the Steam app on my phone and just go through, like... I'll just type in a random word in the search bar, like frog or adventure, legend, and then just go for, like, anything that seems cool gets added to the wish list, which is now like 700 games or so. Like, it's growing. It makes me sad. I had it down to like 300 games at one point. Minus all the things that are coming soon, that are always coming soon but never releasing, you know. So I've got like, I think like a solid 50 to 100 games like that. I don't know, there's just a lot of cool ideas floating around. But I will definitely go through and like look for anything that's free that sounds kind of good and add that to the library. So that's my bad habit. And I wouldn't say it's a bad habit, but like I'm not recording or playing these games, so like they just add up. They're just there. No opinions, head empty. Maybe they'll never be touched at all. Whenever we have some free time again, that's probably what we'll do. Is we'll play some Steam Deck. We'll see what games are unsupported or like not working on the Steam Deck at all that actually do work. That'd be kind of cool. Like, I do feel like one of the biggest barriers for whether or not it's like a verified game or not is just having like a dumb pop-up window that you can't like maneuver with a controller. I feel like that's the biggest issue. Other than like games with small text, that's also probably a big issue. Or like if they're just like, they can't be stretched to fit in like whatever format the screen is. I don't remember. I don't think it's 1080p. I think it's actually higher, but I don't actually know. Like, to me, as long as it shows up on my TV, that's okay. That's all I cared about. Handheld computer that I can plug into my TV. That sounds pretty dang cool. That's all I want. Lets me play more of my library than my freaking iMacs do. Sounds pretty cool. Like, it's not just the games that are only like Windows only. It's the games that are like, this version will not work on any version of Apple OS that's like Catalina or above, and it's like, okay. Fair. Why? I don't know. We're gonna go all the way around and not find any other ore to mine. We're just gonna be at level 31. We're gonna get to that water corner and we're gonna drown. Again. Somehow, some way. We had to say goodbye. I appreciate these torches. They're a monument to my failure as a miner. It's okay. Alright, so that's a spooky cave. I'm sure that could lead to something. That leads to nothing. Seems unreasonably dark here. Like, I would really love to do... One thing I'd love to do is play, like, Halloween... Not Halloween, but, like, holiday-themed games for holidays. Like, I know people will comment on my channel during October, like, why aren't you playing any spooky games? Are there any Halloween-themed games? Do you got anything for Halloween? And it's like, no. It's hard to upload random stuff alongside, like, the stuff I'm already doing. Like, I upload a bunch of stuff every time I get the chance. It can get hard to, like, just suddenly decide to do a new project. I really would love to. I really do. I've been wanting to do, like, horror games for Halloween the entire time I've been doing this stuff. Like, it's not that I don't have an appetite for it, it's just, there's only so much I can do by myself. And that's what it is. There's only so many videos I can record and edit and upload in a time period. And if we're being honest, just with an Animal Crossing every day, and occasionally 2 Animal Crossings a day, and like the 5 Smash Bros, and the Minecraft a week, and the Mario a week, like, that's already a lot of content. Like, I've had people comment that, like, I upload really fast or too fast, and like, I get that. Like, I hear you guys. But my feelings on the subject are I've got a long way to go to reach my goals, and I got a short time to get there, so we're just gonna keep zooming through, at least until we're done with the Smash Bros. Once we have every fighter against every fighter, like, that's done. That'll be like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 years, and it's like, Jesus Christ, that's a long time. That's so long. That's so much of a person's life. It's like, yeah, but you only play, like, what, 2 days a week? And it's like, that is when the schedule's at its best, when I'm playing a character I know, or a character I can adapt to. Like, yeah, 2 days a week for Smash. Still takes time to turn those replays and the videos, and turn those videos into, and name all the videos so we can get them sorted out really good so I can tell what they are when I'm uploading. And then actually upload them. Like, it takes time. Everything takes time. That's usually the biggest reason why people don't do things, I feel. Is either because they're already doing stuff that takes time, or because they're aware of the time they'd lose by doing a thing. But yeah, I would like to play games for holidays. It's just, I'm not good at budgeting the time. And I also do a lot, so I'm sorry. We'll try harder next time. That's always my feeling every time it's November. We'll try harder next year. Cause like, I do have a fairly, it's not like a cohesive collection of horror games. Like, horror games aren't really my biggest love. I don't really play them. Like, I'm the kind of person who does get a little freaked out when I play, like, old school Slender. I'm the kind of person when I was a kid, like, Big Boo's Haunt and Super Mario 64 was a bit too much for me. Oh, that's a sound. But, you know, you can improve by not doing stuff. And also, there's a lot of horror games with really cool ideas, so, like, and there's a lot of bad ones, too. There's a lot of bad ones we can laugh about, so, like, it's kind of dumb to just say, like, oh, yeah, I never play horror games, or it's a dumb genre. I think that's kind of a bad attitude, but I think it's kind of okay to be like, yeah, I am a jumpy, anxious person who gets freaked out even when playing Minecraft sometimes. Like, you know, you guys have seen me during this playthrough. Like, not this video specific. Why am I doing that? Well, like, you guys, actually, yeah, this video too. Like, we've turned around in caves and said, nope, we're not doing this. And, like, part of it is, like, yeah, we gotta keep to the schedule. We want to get the actual main part of this cave all mined out and stuff. But the other part is, like, we don't want to die. And I cannot guarantee my own survival. Like, hands down, period. Like, we cannot guarantee our own survival. Tragic. Yeah, I guess there's a thunderstorm going on up there. Okay. Weird. Pretty loud if I can hear it down here. Glad I'm not up there. Huh. Fascinating. I hear coal. Or not coal, I hear lava. And I guess we found it. Neat. Well, as long as we're not falling into it, or as long as it's not pouring on me, like, can't really cry or complain, right? I mean, you can always cry or complain, it's just, it's not a good look. Not a good look after a certain point. Alright, so that's the... Yeah, we're hearing some thunder. Nice. There we go. Grabbing more stuff. Getting more experience for stealing ore from the earth. That's awesome. And then I guess one thing I'd have to worry about, like, playing games in general, like, once you start moving away from, like, the bigger developers, and sometimes some of the bigger developers can be weird about, like, people uploading games on their YouTube channels. I know there was an issue with, like, Square Enix copyright claiming, like, cutscenes of Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest, I feel like, in the past. And I know Nintendo used to be really bad about it in the day, back in the day. They seem to have chilled out. I've never gotten a copyright claim from Nintendo, which I appreciate. But I don't know. I feel like it's like, I know a lot of the copyright claims you get from video game content nowadays, especially if it's just the music, it's really just like the third party, like, asset managers for some of these, like, devs. Like, I know Materia, I want to say, like, they're a music, like, copyright company, and they've had some, like, pretty unfortunate things to say about, like, YouTube content creators and Twitch content creators, and, like, devs making content based on, like, properties they have the rights to protect, or that they have the right to protect. I don't know if they actually own the rights to it. Like, I know, like, Undertale's protected by them, and Pizza Tower. That's why you don't see, like, as much original content based on those properties, because it does get copyright claimed. Which sucks, because, like, there's a lot of good musicians who are doing some really cool, like, custom, like Deltarune, the Not Musical by Man on the Internet. What is it? Just the Pizza Tower songs by Rec D. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of cool people who get kind of, like, stymied by that. And at the same time, like, I understand, like, creators deserve the rights to stuff, to their, to control, like, I don't know. Like, they definitely deserve the rights to, like, profit off their own creation. But at the same time, like, you can't stifle the creative abilities of other people, especially if it's only encouraging other people to, like, be interested and care about your own properties. Like, I feel like... Huh? Weird. Okay. I thought the audio was lagging. And maybe it was. Yeah, I think it is. Or maybe it's not. Oh, hey. What? Now you're not gonna be a jerk to me? Well, we're just gonna leave that up anyways. Yeah, I thought the audio was on because I kept hearing splashing after I'd already jumped out of the water, but maybe there's another puddle where, like, a slime's hopping about. You never know with this underground stuff. But, like, also, the audio shouldn't be lagging because I'm just listening on my TV. Like I'm not listening to the computer audio. I'm listening to the straight from the source, baby. So that'd be really messed up. That'd be kind of funky. Turns out I never had any issues with my capture card. It was always just the Wii U was being funky all along. Oh, I'm gonna be really sad when I have to put the Wii U out to pasture. It's a weird little system, and I don't know how I feel about it even today, but like, boy oh boy, have I got my parents' money worth out of it. That's a weird thing to say, but it is the last system that like somebody else bought for me. Wow, we've almost filled up our inventory. Almost exclusively with redstone. Fascinating. Yeah, the Wii U was a nice Christmas gift I got in, I want to say 2013? Yeah. Christmas of 2013. Same year I got Animal Crossing New Leaf. And I played a lot of that because the Wii U servers were pretty much, the eShop servers were down for like that whole Christmas week. And like my parents' internet was really terrible too, so like I had to literally take my Wii U just to get it updated so I could actually play any games. I had to take it like out to the room with the router and just leave it there overnight. And this was after like days of desperately trying to get it to like download the update so I could actually start playing games on it. Like it was rough. Oh, is this the okay. Wasn't expecting that. I mean, I should, but I actually don't know which way is out. Okay, that makes more sense. That does make more sense then. Okay, we're pretty close. And we just looped around. Okay, that's fair. I got it. I understand. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm always excited to play more games. I really would like to get some of the older systems knocked out though, just so I don't have to worry about them like breaking at some point, especially for the longer stuff. Like, I'll be really happy to have all the Animal Crossing stuff done, period, so I don't have to ever think about it ever again, and we can just have our 2,000 videos of random Animal Crossing games just be immortalized on my channel, hidden as we no longer play them so people no longer watch them. I don't know. I feel like some people will keep watching them. We'll find them randomly, like, be like, why don't you do stuff like this anymore? And it's like, oh, I've been playing The Longing ever since we kept playing Animal Crossing. Our Nintendo Switch play is right here, and you can also watch my Steam play that's ongoing. We're gonna play the same game twice, a game that requires you to play for 400 days. 800 days of my life just playing The Longing. And that's like if we don't get it on the PS5 too. Can you imagine just owning The Longing on every system you can? Just so you could like say like, oh yeah, I played this game for like 2,000 days. I'm obsessed with it. I've found every secret on every system. You can't stop me. I'm a freak. Don't get me started. Like I joke about that. Like I do joke in my head. And like when people ask like, why do you do this? And it's like, well, it's just pre-gaming for The Longing. But no, it's not. I enjoy Animal Crossing. It's a pretty neat game franchise. I liked it in the older games a lot more because they were like, especially the first one was like so weird and quirky compared to like anything else Nintendo had done. But at the same time, like, I do appreciate a lot of the quality of life changes they've made. And I do appreciate Nintendo's efforts to, like, keep it fresh. Like, as much as I would just love a handheld, multiplayer, portable port of the GameCube game, like, I do appreciate, like, City Folk and New Leaf and New Horizons. Even if I haven't played New Horizons since, like, I stopped playing it after the Thanksgiving update, so, like, I can't wait. I can't wait to just get all the DLC and play it up. And form an opinion on it based on playing it every day like an obsessed weirdo. It's gonna be a good time. Like, I'm excited. I know a lot of people have really negative opinions about New Horizons compared to the older games. But, like, I feel like that's pretty normal. Especially, like, if you started with, like, City Folk or New Leaf, like, yeah, I think New Horizons gonna be way too different. And you're not gonna appreciate, like, how far Animal Crossing has come from, like, the original, like, N64 GameCube days. Like, I've been following Animal Crossing, like, as a video game idea since it was, like, Animal Force. Like, before it even had, like, the GameCube translation, GameCube release. Like, Nintendo Power would have, like, little, like, pictures of Japanese games that might come out. So I've been following that crap since, like, it became a thing. Like, it was definitely an N64 game I wanted to play. And, like, the moment it came out on the N64, like, I had to get a game. Or not the N64. The moment it came out on the GameCube, like, I had to get a GameCube. It was the reason I got the GameCube. And this is after spending, like, summers, like, my older sister, like, renting out a GameCube so that we could play, like, some of the release games. Like, Smash Bros. Melee was a great game. Definitely played the crap out of that. But Animal Crossing was the game that got me to buy a GameCube. Or got me to ask for one for Christmas so my parents could buy it. I was like in the 5th grade. I did not have the buying power to buy a GameCube on my own. And I didn't have a job in high school, so I didn't have the money to buy a Wii on my own, and I didn't have the money to buy a Wii U on my own because I was in college and asked that for Christmas as well. And Nintendo Switch is the first game system that I was able to buy with my own money. And that's pretty cool. It's been kind of it's been an experience, you know, growing up, being an adult. I don't know. I'd kind of like to live in less interesting times, I guess, is the polite way to say it. But at the same time, like, you know, you never want for a story. There's always something happening. That's kind of cool. Okay, just double checking. I know I don't have to because the torches are all on this side and we can't place torches on the perimeter wall, but still, I like to check. Sometimes our senses can fail us or betray us, you know? We gotta stay with it. Gotta stay frosty and all that. Okay. Hopefully we use up some pickaxes. Oh, yeah. Wow, my neighbor's truck is loud. I hate that truck. I hear it whenever they, like, warm it up or pull it in or pull it out. Like, it's annoying. Like, it should just be illegal where if someone just turns on their vehicle, like, you can feel it vibrate like you. Oh, I'm drowning. Okay. Let's see. There we go. That puts a stop to that. Okay. I was like, what's going on here? Why can't I? Cool. Alright, we got the coal, right? Yeah, okay. That's good enough for me. Then we'll snag this stuff and move on. Oh hey, we got more coal. There we go. Thank goodness there's no aquatic enemies that can get me from here. That's nice. How unfortunate things would be if there were horrible horrors that could like snag you from the deep. Alright, so that's another tunnel. Slowly making our way downtown. I think we've only got this last corner bit to go, and then we're all the way around, aren't we? That's a little sad. Though we did level up a fair amount, so that's good. And then we'll just breed and slay some animals, and we'll be glad we're no longer donking around with this perimeter mine. Hooray. Finally, it took forever. Yeah, I'm just always excited to play more games. I know that comes out of nowhere after talking about, like, being excited to be done with stuff, but, like, that's kind of the beauty of things. Like, when you're done with one project, you can start another. Like, that's kind of the attitude I kind of foster about art. That there's always more projects. Like, as long as you totally haven't, like, destroyed the studio or wrecked your tools, like, you can always do more with what you got. Which is kind of a beautiful thing. That's what keeps me going. The idea that I can always do more. And not, like, in a, like, I can be better. I must be better. But in a, like, this world is so full of stuff. Like, I could just keep making things for my entire life and never run out of things to, like, make. That's kind of beautiful. It is very beautiful. That is, in fact, a beautiful thing. Is it the most beautiful thing? Not really. But is it still pretty dang cool? Yeah. Definitely. Nice. Oh, man. That is... Actually, let's move stuff around real quick. Because there's no point in carrying around all this random stuff. Especially, like, why? Why? You know? Why? Why? There we go. We've ate up a few spots. So we should be able to get to the end, get to our goal. I don't know, we might. We're gonna run out of space again. Just because of all this redstone. But man, as long as it keeps us leveling up, like who can really blame it? Wait, do we have torches? We do not have more torches. I don't know if we'll need them. Maybe we shouldn't have been using them randomly. Maybe we should have been a little more sparing in our use of the torchy poos. At the same time, it's like, yeah, but we really shouldn't be going in all these tunnels at this point. Like, we are close to achieving goals here, so let's not, you know? There. Then we can dig out this a little bit, though. We can always use more coal. That's the Minecraft way, after all. You can always use a lot of random things. Okay, and that's just because I fell. Okay. Cool. Now we're level 35. Who could have predicted this? I know I sure didn't. And there we go. There's the loud car. Gosh darn, man. And like, this isn't the kind of stuff where I'd like inflict violence on people. Like, that's a really dumb thing, but it is something that kind of like rankles me a little bit. Like, not enough to like complain about it in real life. Like, I'll definitely like roll my eyes, but like, I don't know. It's annoying. At the same time, it's like, what can you do? And it's not like, and it's one of those things where it's like, most people aren't buying vehicles because they want to be loud or obnoxious. But like, nobody really knows like how loud a thing is until it's like in the space it is, you know? Like, maybe this guy just wanted a truck and that was the only one that was available. Or maybe less than he wanted a truck, maybe he just needed one. Maybe he's got to help people move. Maybe that's something he needs for work, you know? Like, you never know about people. At least if you're not willing to like ask them or talk to them, you know? You can learn a lot by talking to people. A lot of it will be like straight up wrong. But that's not anything against people. I mean, it kind of is. It kind of really is, but at the same time it's like, I don't know. How long have we been like just passing along folk wisdom that's like half right, half wrong? Or just like letting people rely on common sense, which is entirely like just not really common sense at all, you know? It's something that has to be learned and picked up. If people don't tell you, like, how are you supposed to know? I always think about, I was buying new work shoes, and we had to buy from a specific brand for liability reasons. And, like, I bought a pair, and actually bought 2 pairs, because I was like, well, one pair of these stink up really bad if I'm wearing them every night. So, like, let's get 2 pairs and give 1 pair a break every other night. But, like, they were both really squeaky. I did not know this before buying. None of the reviews said anything about squeakiness. They just said, like, oh, they're pretty comfortable. Like, they're not the most comfortable shoes, but, you know, for their price, like, it's a fair price for a fair shoe, you know? Like, if I had known they'd be squeaking the entire time I would... the entire time I'd wear them, like... No, we would have gone with a different shoe. We would have just bought the old shoes we had again. We would have just bought like 3 pairs of them and been like, okay, we're just gonna trade out with these 4 pairs of shoes. Hopefully they don't stink. But no, I had to go with a nicer pair, or a pair that I thought would be nicer. And like, they were comfortable. But like, man, they'd squeak all the time. And it was really obnoxious. And I was kind of always embarrassed because like, does everybody hear this as much as I am, or am I the only one noticing because, like, I'm just, like, really sensitive to the fact that this is my shoe squeaking? I don't know. I assume everybody did and nobody said anything, just out of politeness. But, like, I don't know. Definitely something that kind of, like, is annoying. So, yeah, you never know. And I know a lot of people would probably just assume like, oh yeah, this person's just being a jerk. They bought a loud car to annoy everybody on the block to show what a big old strong dumbass they are. But like, I don't know. Most people don't know stuff like that ahead of time. And like, even though we are in weird times where we all want to assume the worst of each other, like sometimes assuming the best of each other works out. Sometimes it doesn't. That's kind of the unfortunate cruelty of life, you know? You never know if a choice you're making is gonna work out or if it's just gonna blow up in your face. Kind of gotta weigh the odds and decide, like, do I have to do this? Am I going to be able to survive or counteract the blowback? Should there be any blowback? Or can I make this work regardless? I don't know. History is full of people who made it work regardless. But history is also full of a lot of people who got really darn lucky. Okay, and that's the last tunnel. And that ends vague, weird things to say. History is full of weird, vague things, though. I think that's the most frustrating thing is, like, when we know so much about things, but we don't have the full picture. That's so frustrating. The fact that the whole universe is set up like that, though, is really... It's just like, on one hand, it's like, hey, at least you'll always have a mystery. You'll always have a puzzle to solve, and it's like, yeah. But, like, I just want to know things. I just want to read wikis and have my head full of, like, worthless information. Why you gotta do this to me, guys? Why can't we have a universe where sometimes something is a fact? Something is a truth, you know? Well, if there were truths, like, the universe wouldn't be as cool as it is. That's just the way it goes. Alright, that's where I want to go, right? Yeah. This is the way. I'll breed some animals. At this point, we can clearly, like, enchant stuff, but I still want to breed some animals first. Oh, hey, it's daylight. That's beautiful. You definitely love to see it. We don't always see it, so that's really cool. Ups-a-doodle. Okay. So I double-checked, and it does seem like the microphone and the computer are now 2 seconds off. So my assumption is it's got to be a microphone issue. I'm not an electrician, I'm not a technician, but I am diagnosing my microphone with death. It is dying. That's my choice as a human being. It's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm gonna probably have to look up and buy a new microphone then. Okay, that's good to know. I needed that scientific, like, push though. I needed something to be like, oh yeah. And we did fill up the little thing with a... Jesus Christ, there's so much redstone. It's a shame. I'm not really gonna use it, I feel, right? Like, what the heck? Oh, we still have a piece. Okay. Cool, cool. And then, where's my bucket? There we go. And then we do need... I don't know if we have more down there, but we'll see. We'll see what we got. Hopefully nothing life-ruining happens. Yeah, I've been pretty frustrated with the whole, like, microphone desyncing thing because, like, if it's the video, like, being stretched out or having glitches throughout, that's bad. And if it's the microphone, like, cutting out randomly, that's also bad. So we'll see. We'll see if a new microphone fixes it. The nice thing about a new microphone is a lot of them nowadays are USB-C. So that'll work with the Mac Studio. That's the only ports I've got left. Unless I decide to spend more money on, like, a set of mouse and keyboards that are USB-C. I should have just bought them like that, but I didn't think about it. Okay, I think we did everything we can for cows. Okay. Let's see if we got any more wheat. We do. We do have more wheat. Sweet. And then we'll see about enchanting some things and maybe see about getting some Goombas. That's actually something we probably should do, is stealing some Goombas. Alright. We are very close to leveling up. That's pretty cool. Also, we need lava. That's another thing. Okay. We do need lava. Honestly, we should probably get another bucket. Just get 2 buckets of lava and just get all that gold and iron just dealt with. It's fine. We got the dogs to protect us. We got our hardy mates. They know what they're doing. There we go. We'll make 2. Because sometimes you need 1 in reserve. Take half. There we go. And that way, even if the most unfortunate of unfortunate things happens, we're still prepared a little bit. I don't expect things to happen, but you know what? They might. They could. They do. All the time. We'll go back down a little bit, just for a little bit, just to grab some lava. There's a lot of it everywhere, so should be fine. Should be a quick trip. I still hear you, Hammer Brother. Hammer Bro from another Mo. Down we go. And here we are. There we go. Easy peasy. Someday we'll just make a stairway or an elevator. You know, we'll do something so we can just go straight from here down, you know. Until then. Oh yeah, I hear a thing. Hello, you. You die. Thank you. Leveling up. Never felt so good. Alright, it's still daylight. That's good. That's actually pretty great. Okay, and then we will do the thing. And we probably should grab all the other ore. We got it. Is there any ore in... Why is there ore in there? Oh, because I just did whatever. Probably. Right? I'm just the guy who does whatever. I'm just a silly Billy. Just a little dumpling trying my best. Okay, let's put this away. Hearing sounds, and I don't know if I want to hear them or not. It's fine, it's just cow noises, right? It's okay if it's just cow noises. And that should be fine. We do have a lot of uncooked meat though. Like we'll probably want we'll want the beef cooked, I think. We'll want the beef cooked, definitely. I don't know about the milk, but we'll definitely want the beef cooked. Boop. So for now, we will stick that stuff in there until we call it good. Goes the door. Let's see about enchanting. I don't actually know. We'll do chest plate. Well, that's fine. That's better. Where's... Okay, we've still got... Okay. Well, that allows everything to be enchanted, I guess. That's beautiful. Oh, we need the lapis too. Oh, yeah. Not bad. Little random, but... Oh, yeah. Okay, we got it. Okay. I'm not gonna complain, I guess. I could always... we can always complain. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is, and it's always going to be what it was. Or whatever, you know? And now it's nighttime. Let's, find a Goomba or two and call it goodsies. Yeah, we'll find some Goombas. I don't know, like, I feel like a Goomba hunt's one of those things where it's either gonna go really well, real quick. Is that a dog? You idiots. You always kill the Goombas. You poochies, you're always doing stuff. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. I cannot say I am a fan of these dogs. Slaying my little... Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Why are we finding all the dogs? Like, all of the dogs. I just wanted a little Goomba buddy. There's a little bunny. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I care about. A black sheep? We were looking for those a while ago. There's a lot of sheep, actually. A lot of Koopas. Oh, hey. Hey, you. Okay. Stick with me, Goomba. I'd actually like to have multiples of you, but, you know what? We do have multiples of you. Come on. We'll avoid the dogs. I hope. And that's gonna turn out they were just pigs and cows the whole time. I think they're actually real poochies. They're not fake poochies, they're real poochies. Come on. You're both here, right? Okay, you are. Alright. Hey, ya. Yeah, follow the seed. And then we'll just have to remember not to ever slay every Goomba ever again. And that'll be fine. Is it already nighttime? No way. The sun isn't already setting. That doesn't seem like a way it should be. Oh, man. Okay, we have our Goombas. Okay. I'm hearing something jangling. It's not my wallet, so, no. Okay, so far we've managed to avoid Poochies, which is good. Here we are. Once we get solidly on the beach, I'm not going to worry too much, but until we're definitely at a Poochie shot. And maybe they'll just spawn. But, until then. I really don't want to... I don't want to watch a cute little Poochie, gruesomely tear apart my Goombas. You know? These guys are pretty harmless. Okay, no, we're safe. We're safe. We're safe. We just gotta keep an eye on them, make sure they're keeping up. We are good. We're golden. We're free. We're home free. Let's see. Okay. Works for me. Cool. I hear monsters. There be monsters, aren't there? Always are. Always were. And this is your new home. Welcome, both of you. Nice. See ya. So we have Goombas again. That's good. Oh, and you know what I forgot to do? There we go. Not a lot, but it's more than... more than something. We do have a fair amount of gold too, and we do have a lot of meat. So it'll be fine. We'll just keep smelting and breeding animals and whatever. Making sure to put our riches away in the proper locations. And remembering to keep... we gotta remember to keep lava on us at all times. So yeah, we finally got the perimeter mine checked out. We finally... wow, you guys are everywhere. Weird. We bred some more animals. We got Goombas again. We enchanted all of our armor, right? I'm not dumb, right? We got sword and all the armor. Only the boots really got a bunch. Like, I guess the leggings got unbreaking and protection. That's cool. Like, it would have been... at least they all have unbreaking, right? And protection. That's cool. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. I don't think we have enough diamonds to do a whole nother set. Because that's like 3... that's 6, right? 6... and like 8, and then like 5, and then... what, like... 5? I don't know. Maybe we have enough. I'm not good at math. Like, if all of them need 6, then that's fair. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't really want to do more mining. So at this point, it might just be we'll keep the diamonds for what they are, and if we die, then we'll just make whatever we need to fit the situation. If we still are leveled up, though, we might just make an extra sword and some other... we might just do random diamond stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we had a successful day in Mario Minecraft. It's not every day we have a flawless, perfect day, I would say. So I'm pretty happy about that. And we did confirm that the microphone is probably the issue. It might not be. It could just be like sometimes it's the microphone and sometimes it's the recording software. But I think it's pretty dumb. Like if it's consistently like somewhere in the range of like 2 to 5 seconds off, then I want to say it's probably the microphone. So maybe next time we'll have a new microphone. Who knows? Maybe we'll be recording this in OBS because it's easier to set up with the microphone. I don't know. I feel like Rec Central Express wouldn't be too bad either. Like that's how I originally was recording with Rec Central. The original Rec Central I was using. Why'd I get on this? Can I fall down there and not die? I feel like it should be okay, right? I'm at full health. Yeah, it was just a few. It's okay. It's fine. You gotta be careful about that kind of stuff, though. Gotta be careful about that kind of stuff. So yeah, we got a lot done. That's the point. We got a lot done. For once, it wasn't some sort of victory that comes at a great cost. We did it up pretty well, I would say. We no longer have to go back into the perimeter mine. So at this point, it just, you know, maybe 1 or 2 videos of chilling out and preparing, and then once all that meat's prepared and once all the other stuff's ready, we'll probably just go to the end. Can't wait. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Also, thank you for watching. And again, bye.